Hi, it's Lou. I want to talk about Roe versus Wade. Well, to be fair, I don't really want to talk about Roe versus Wade. I have been feeling quite sick about it and having trouble thinking about it and bringing it to you. Um, Being able to think about it. It's hard to have the US, my country of origin, and a very powerful country in the world right now to say blatantly that abortion isn't okay. And let's be fair, nobody wants abortion. Nobody thinks abortion is great or a great practice, but it is at times a necessary practice when children are raped by their fathers, when children are raped by their brothers or by other people. Um, I was, sexually abused by a 6 year old when I was 13. So the idea that I would be responsible for that man's child for the rest of my life is absolutely ridiculous. Um, it it legitimizes rape and child abuse and so many things. It's honestly really hard to think about and take on the meaning of it. Um, so I'm trying to talk about it, even though there's a part of me that just wants to forget about it and focus on other stuff and not really address it. Um, I mean, it affects female presenting bodies, whether those are women or non-binary people or trans women, because we are all subjugated in this society. We are all affected by patriarchy, and we are all affected by sexual abuse and misogyny. And the impact of this decision we will feel for a very, very long time. And like with any terrible legislation, there might be benefits in some places. There might be places that will um, legalize abortion, give more rights to women, but we will also feel the negative impact in terms of there will be women that will lose their work because of pregnancy. There will be women who won't be able to feed their kids because of pregnancy. There will be women who won't get to have the career or the relationship that they want to have because of a particular pregnancy. There will be more rape. There will be more child abuse. Um, Someone said to me, this really affects men too. And maybe it does. But I think the real perpetrators will just take it as a green light. Just take it as, oh yeah, let's do this. We can make more kids and we don't have to have any responsibility for it, because society, let's be fair, doesn't really ask men to take a lot of responsibility most of the time. So, rant over. I really want us to do some work on this. So this is time for practice. I can feel my anger. I feel very present, so that's good, because I haven't been feeling very present in relationship to this. I've been feeling really numb, really frozen, really disabled and upset, and having difficulty connecting. So this is my bid for let's connect, let's fight this. This isn't okay. Um, yeah, I mean, obviously we can contribute to funds that will enable women to travel to get abortions if they need to. I'm really aware that this affects the most marginalized people and the people in the most poverty more than it does any other person, because people with means will pay for an abortion and go out of state or whatever it is they have to do to get what they need. So, yeah. Okay. Rant over, I think, now. Come to center in yourself in whatever way you do. Breathe. Notice your body, notice your breathing, without changing anything. Noticing what hurts, what's activated. Just noticing. And now just putting your hands at heart center and just acknowledging that. Acknowledging that feeling in particular that you have in your body. So even though I have this raging fire in my belly, I deeply and completely accept myself. I know that the abuse I received was not my fault, and I deeply and completely accept myself. Even though I feel in my body the resulting wounds of the abuse I received, the sexual abuse I received, I deeply and completely accept this body and remind myself that it wasn't my fault. Even though I feel the sexual abuse reactivity, activation in my body, I deeply and completely accept myself. I know it wasn't my fault. So just breathing into the feeling in your body, letting that, whatever sensation is there, hear your words. Hear your words, your reassurance. It's okay. Right now we're safe. It's okay. In this moment, we're safe. In this moment, I hear you. I hear the pain that you had. And I remind you that it's in the past right now. Just breathing and watching, noticing how the body changes. And if you feel pulled, putting a hand on your forehead. And again, just breathing and noticing. So noticing the activation, wherever it is. Letting that younger part of you know that you're okay now. And if you don't feel that you are okay now, just noticing the body's reaction. And staying in that position and taking time with that if you need to, if you feel that you want to watch and unwind in that way. Otherwise, bringing your hands back to the center of your chest and just saying to the body again, even though this happened, I deeply and completely accept myself. I'm choosing to release some of this activation in my body right now so that I can step into my life even more and address Roe versus Wade and all the other misogyny and violence. I can step in. I can do something about it. I invite myself, I invite you, I invite all of us to step in and just inviting your body, noticing the activation, And maybe repeating that again, even though I have this activation, I deeply and completely accept myself. Even though I have this activation, I deeply and completely accept myself. And now we're going to go through the points, emotional freedom technique points. Putting a hand on the top of your head and focusing on the activation. So for me, it's a yellow, sharp feeling in my belly. So I'd say this yellow, sharp feeling in my belly. I'm going to say this sensation on each point, and then you can be specific. Eyebrow point. This sensation. You can tap. I'm going to hold and breathe. Outside eye. This sensation. Under eye. This sensation. Under nose, this sensation. Chin, this sensation. Under collarbone, this sensation. Ribs, about 4 inches down from the armpit, this sensation. Thumb, right next to the nail, this sensation. Ring finger, this sensation. Middle finger, this sensation. Ring finger, this sensation. Little finger, this sensation. Side of hand, this sensation. Inside wrist, this sensation. So just noticing the activation, how your body is now. And acknowledging it again. Even though I have dissociation and activation around the abuse I received when I was younger, and again, insert what's true for you, the assault I received, whatever it is, being female presenting in this society, I deeply and completely accept myself. I know the abuse I have received is not my fault. Even though I have this activation in my body, this reaction to living in a misogynistic, patriarchal society, deeply and completely accept myself. I know it's not my fault. Even though I've received abuse and invasion due to being female presenting in this society, I deeply, completely accept myself and all of the other female presenting people, and acknowledge the subjugation, acknowledge the oppression that we receive, and just releasing it from my body, letting go of blame now, letting go of taking responsibility for other people's oppression, taking my power back now. top of head. So I'm going to tap this time. Taking my power back. Acknowledging the oppression. Acknowledging the abuse and invasion. And returning the power to my body. Returning the relaxation to my body. The resiliency to my body. And the sense of power and entitlement. That I'm entitled to safety. I'm entitled to say no. I'm entitled to tell people where to go. I'm entitled to have an abortion if I need an abortion. I'm entitled to. It's my body. It's my body. I'm entitled. I'm entitled to equal pay. I'm entitled to physical autonomy. I'm entitled to the integrity of my body. I'm entitled to expect that all of my sisters and all of the other women presenting bodies, they all get to have this integrity. And I'm entitled to expect that of this society. I'm entitled to be angry. I'm entitled to push back. I'm entitled to say no and have that respected. I'm entitled to roar. Ah! I'm entitled. I'm entitled to support other female presenting bodies. I'm entitled to fight against the violence that we receive in this society. I'm entitled. We're entitled. We're entitled to say no. We're entitled to have our no respected. To expect that it should be respected. We get to expect that our physical integrity is respected. It's ours. It's our bodies. We get to decide. We get to decide if we have an abortion. We get to decide if we have a sex change. We get to decide if we get to be with someone or not. We get to choose. It's our choice. It's our choice. I respect all of you. I respect all of you. Your choice. You get to choose. Okay, so we're going to do some eye movements because it really helps to integrate. You're going to tap on this point on the back of your hand, in between these two fingers, in between your little finger and your ring finger. Okay, so tapping on that point while you go through some eye movements and humming and stuff. If you can't do it, just listen, but try to follow along. Okay, so look straight ahead. Keep your head in the same position for the whole thing. Eyes closed. Eyes open. Heart down left. Heart down right. Around in a circle slowly. And in the opposite direction. Hum a tune. Count to 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And hum a tune. And take a deep breath. So notice how your body is now. Really notice. How has it changed? Does it feel more relaxed? I know I'm not furious right now. I feel quite chilled, quite able to step in. And that's key. I want to have the sense of power in my body, in my life, to be able to address this stuff. I don't want to get dissociated so that it takes me how long? I'm not even sure how long, but it's been weeks since this came through. And for me, I'm just grateful that I'm here, that I get to address this in the way that I do. And I'll be doing a lot more stuff on sexual abuse, so stay tuned. And yeah, if you're able to attend a workshop, attend a workshop. If there's something you want, a particular workshop that you want, let me know. Okay. All right. See you on the next video, and be well. Be well. Let us take no shit. Okay. Bye.